Tennessee truck driving man, Tennessee truck driving man. I back the Lord, now Lord, I'm a Tennessee truck driving man. I leave the terminal loaded, head for the eastern seaboard. There's a thing between me and Northern Run, but this highway just stuck in my blood. I'm a Tennessee truck driving man, Tennessee truck driving man. I back the Lord, now Lord, I'm a Tennessee truck driving man. Keep the long haul steady, making the stops on the run. Then I'll break her down, turn her around to get back to my home base in town. I'm a Tennessee truck driving man, Tennessee truck driving man. I back the Lord, I know the Lord, I'm a Tennessee truck driving man. Tennessee truck driving man, Tennessee truck driving man. I back the Lord, now know the road, I'm a Tennessee truck driving man.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to say a great big howdy to you. It's real good to be here at the Land of Lincoln Festival right here out of Viola, Illinois, with Kurt and Hope and Candy, all of the lost Kentuckians and all of you fine people that we see out here tonight. Really surprised me. We've got a good crowd, and I hope you'll enjoy some of our old-fashioned way of picking the old-time mountain style bluegrass music tonight. We just had a new album release about a month or so ago, and two songs there. I'm a Tennessee truck driving man is in it, and How Could I Have Such a Dream? And Candy Randolph wrote that last one there, How Could I Have Such a Dream? And I think that's a wonderful song, and we hope you enjoyed it. Now, as we go along with the program, I'll introduce you to the Clinch Mountain Boys as they come up to pick and sing for you. And we'll start off with our lead guitar player. He's from the state of Virginia, about 15 miles where I was born and raised. And he's been with me now, will be 4 years in November, and I think he's one of the finest that I've ever had. And he's a #1 young gentleman, a pretty good singer too. And we feature him on a song on our latest album. He's going to do that for you right now with the help of our bass singer. And you've heard this one in the Bluegrass field for several years by different artists. And I believe it's an old Carter family song, but they do it just a little bit different. And I like their arrangement. So Jimmy Brown, the newsboy, and his name is Junior Blankenship. Give him a nice hand. Fine, Junior. Good job, Jimmy Brown, the newsboy. Over on the fiddle now. He's been with me, well, this coming October, I believe, will be 15 years. And during that time, he's never missed a show. He's never been late for a show, and I believe he's went on the stage about 6 times drunk. Of course, that's not too bad, I don't guess, in 15 years. He says he won't do it anymore, so that's all right. He was born and raised in the state of West Virginia. Makes his home now in Pike County, Kentucky, when he's not on the road. We call him the old Kentucky fox hunter, Curly Cline. Okay, thank you very much. Curly Ray Cline and Sally Goodin. Curly, that's a good one. You're in good voice tonight. Good arm, you might say. Over on the fat side of the stage, and usually when I say fat, all eyes moves to the bass fiddle player. He's been with me, soon will be 12 years this last time. Of course, he started with the Stanley brothers when he was 16 years old back in the 50s and worked a while with us. And he got bigger ideas in his head, and he went to Nashville and went to work with Bill Monroe and worked with Bill for a couple of years down there. Then he still wanted to go higher, so he got his own group, took it up around Baltimore, Maryland, and played some of the better nightclubs up that way and recorded some fine records. Had a band called Jack Cooke and the Hayside Hanks. Put out some real good music. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to introduce you to all 350 pounds of what you see is what you expect. The ex-mayor of Norton, Virginia, Mr. Jack Cooke. Side, did you say? Something like that. Now our lead singer and playing the rhythm guitar. Been with me soon will be 4 years. And one of his first trips was out this way. There about 3 years ago or something like that. Does a good job of singing the lead, you know, the old time way. That's the way y'all like it, I believe. And girls, any of you single girls that might be in the audience and be interested, he's never been married. Of course, there's not too much difference now in murdered and married. If you get murdered, you're gone right now. And if you get married, you sort of ooze out. Sometimes it takes many years. Colonel Charles E. Sizemore from Kentucky.
Okay. Thank you, Doc. That's another song from Boy, I'm Hoarse Tonight. I don't guess y'all can tell that, though. That's another song from our new album. The Stanley Sound of Day is the title of the album, and The Letter I Never Mailed is the title of the song, and that has a case of several songs on the album. It was written by Candy Randolph. She wrote a lot of songs for us on our new album, and we hope you enjoyed that one. And right now, before we go any farther, I'm going to introduce you to the fella on my right, picking the banjo, singing tenor from the state of Virginia, southwestern part of Virginia, where he started playing this kind of music in the year of 1946. And he's been playing it ever since. He's never changed his style, and I think he's one of the all-time, well, I know he is, in fact, he's one of the all-time greats of traditional bluegrass music. He's a member of the Hall of Fame back in Virginia, and he also holds an honorary Doctor of Arts degree from Lincoln Memorial University, and we call him the first Doctor of Bluegrass Music. Yeah. Dr. Ralph Stanley, make him welcome.
My Bible tells me, my Lord has gone, for me to prepare a mansion grand, but after a while, oh yes I know, I'll wear a white robe in the glory land, and sing with the angel band, just inside the gate where loved ones away. I'll wear a white robe, in the glory land. I'm only a pilgrim here below, while journeying through life's desert sand. But after a while, oh yes I know, I'll wear a white robe in the glory land, and sing with the angel band, just inside the gate where loved ones away. I'll wear a white robe in the glory land.
Good job!
guess it's about right. Oh, it's pretty funny, you guess it's about right. A dove on your grave, biggest part of life. Go away, little man. Go and do the best you can. I'll get me another woman. You can get you another man. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed the old-timers there. Little Maggie and Pretty Polly. And I don't know who the little lady is here, but I think she deserves a nice hand. She's a fine dancer. Doing a real good job. Shorty held up 2 fingers, and I'd say by that he means 2 more songs. When you... So I think one of them songs ought to be Curly Ray Cline's. Would y'all like to hear Curly sing one? Let me tell you now about next May. Starts on Thursday, May the 27th through Sunday, May the 30th will be our 12th annual Memorial Bluegrass Festival at the Stanley Brothers' old home place back between Coburn and McClure, Virginia. It's closer to McClure, but Coburn's the best way to come in. Coburn's a little bigger town. You can come here and see and hit on the map. And now we've really got a good lineup next year. We'll be there all 4 days. Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys all 4 days. The Lost Kentuckians all 4 days. We'll have Jimmy Martin. We'll have the Country Gentlemen, Larry Sparks, Dave Evans, the Marshall family, the Wilson brothers, and I don't know who all. And Lonnie Glosson and Wayne Rainey is going to team up together and be there. I don't know how many of you remember hearing Wayne Rainey on WCKY, but I saw Wayne about a month ago, and I was talking to him, and he never missed a night that he didn't play a Stanley Brothers song, and I give him credit for helping distribute our music and letting a lot of people out in this country and all over the United States hear Stanley Brother music. And I told him so, and he said, well, I played it because I liked it and because I got requests for it. And I've got a lot of respect for Wayne on that account. And 2 of the greatest harmonica players is Wayne Rainey and Lonnie Glosson. And they'll team up together and be on the festival next year on Friday and Saturday. All of you can load up with Kurt and Hope, and they'll bring you out on their camper. They've got a great big, got a 28-foot camper, and so come out with them next year. Yeah, Shorty Mullins coming out here next year, I think, too. Now let's see, back to Curly Ray Cline. Did anybody want to hear Curly or not? Well, I'll tell you what. I've been coming out here for the last 4 or 5 years in the wintertime. This is the first time I've ever been on the farm here in the summer and coon hunting with Kurt. And we played some places out here, played 2 or 3 days, and stayed 2 or 3 nights extra. All the boys was with me, and I think it was my idea at first. And of course, I'm not too proud of it. I may have made a mistake. I don't know about it, but I decided for Curly to have a picture made on a Boar Hog. Riding the Boar Hog and titling the album The Boar Hog. So Kurt's got a lot of big, nice Boar Hogs here, big white ones. And, so Curly got on one of the hogs and Kurt took his picture. And he's got the album up here now with the Boar Hog. I know the idea was a good idea about making the picture with the Boar Hog, but what I'm thinking about is the song, I don't know. Some says yes and some no, so I don't know. We'll let you decide. Here's Curly Ray and the big Boar Hog.
Now, if you brought the Boar Hog, right here's what you got.
Shoulder up your gun and call up your dog. Shoulder up your gun and call up your dog. Away to the wood to catch a boar hog. 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 Twin guitar. Little piece of cornbread laying on the shelf. A little piece of cornbread laying on the shelf. If you want any boar hog, get it yourself. Boar hog. Boar hog. Boar hog. Boar hog. Boar hog. Boar hog. Tear around. Gonna come Rick with a big long pole, gonna whoop that boar hog a little bit more. Boar hog, boar hog, boar hog, boar hog, boar hog, boar hog. Yonder comes Ronda with sticker and a grin. Yonder comes Ronda with sticker and a grin. Got boar hog grease all over her chin. Boar hog, 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 boar hog.
Thank you very much, Curly. That's real good. Boar hog there. I just looked back and happened to see Frank Need, and I happened to think that I'm playing a banjo here that Frank made. He's coming up now with the next show, the First National Bluegrass, and he makes the banjos for me now. A lot of people, ask me all over the country, what kind of banjo are you playing? And I played this old Granada Gibson for so many years, and Frank, he just studied that for a long time, and he come up and he found out how he could make a banjo that could sound just about like it. And he's making these for me now, and he puts his name right up here whatever you call that. It's at the peg head. And down here he puts Stanley tone on it, because he makes them to sound just exactly like the banjo that I had. And I sell these. I play one on the road till I sell it. And we're going to have 100 of them made is all, 50 chrome like this one. It'll be 50 gold-plated. I believe now this is number 16, but after the 100's made, that'll be all it'll be made. In 500 or 600 years, it might be a collector's item. So anybody'd be interested, I'll talk to him. He makes other banjos too, makes flatheads and all that, but he makes this particular one for me, which he called it Stanley tone. Anybody'd like to look at it after we finish, well, we'll be glad to show it to you. Say we've got time to do one more. Next mountain backstep. Well, we'll try that one in, and I would like to say we've enjoyed being out here at the festival with Kurt and Hope and Candy and the Lost Kentuckians. Are fine people, and they believe in the old-time music just like we do, and they do a good job, and I'd like to see you all really get together and support this festival. It's a wonderful place out here for it, and you couldn't You couldn't come and visit better people than the Randolphs here. They'll treat you right. And I know we've got a lot of people here tonight. We've got some from Wisconsin. We got Cowboy here for the first time. What'd you drive, about 200 miles? About 140 miles. You'll probably come back next year, won't you? It's a good place here, and I'd like to see this one of the big festivals, because they believe in the right kind of music, and they play it, and let's support them. Come out and be with it. So we'll try this Backstep. If I've not forgot it, seemed like I get a little bit lazy on picking. Yeah, I wrote it. And after that, we'll say good night, so long, and God bless you. You think you can pull another one out of your hat there? Hard time. Cold outside, the rain is blowing, and the snow's falling down. I'm coming home. Yeah, without you, the spring is sun.
Okay. I think he's going to pull another now. Of course, he's got about $1 million in his hat there.
Think of what you've done. I heard that being the loudest. Let's see if I hope I can remember that. Think of what you've done. Let's see. Think of what you've done. That's the way that goes. Yeah, that's right.
Heart to heart, dear, how I need you, like the flowers need to do. Loving you has been my life. Can't believe we're really through. Is it true that I've lost you? I'm not the only one. After all this pain and sorrow, darling, think of what you've done. I'll go back to old Virginia, where the mountains meet the sky. In those hills I learned to love you. Let me stay there till I die. Is it true that I've lost you? Am I not the only one? After all this pain and sorrow, darling, think of what you've done. Heart to heart, dear, how I need you, like the flowers need to do. Loving you has been my life. Can't believe we're really through. Is it true that I've lost you? Am I not the only one? After all this pain and sorrow, darling, think of what you've done. Thank you. Traveling the highway home, traveling the highway home. Slow down the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. Thank you. We'd like to do that for John Wright. He publishes a Banjo newsletter every month, and he's here with us. Said right after our show he had to leave and drive back to Chicago.